in Portland now for the Bi-Mart Salute to the Troops 125. We've heard from David Mayhew. He's on the pole. He needs a good run, but Patrick Long, a road course ringer right there on the front row.
Yeah, certainly is. Actually won one of the West races last year in Utah. Jim Englebright won this race last year. He starts back in row number 6 with another road racer, Brian Wong.
There are 27 drivers who will make up the field here. Brandon Davis, who we've seen had a good run on the last road course race at Sonoma.
Yeah, top 3 finish for Bill McAnally. Had problems. We'll start at the very back of the pack.
Well, we're underway here as the green flag is out, and it will be David Mayhew and Patrick Long who will lead this field to green. And there's some, you talked about this being a technical course. It gets technical right off the bat as they've got to negotiate a pretty tough chicane here.
Yeah, turn 1 gets pretty technical, and from that point on, it remains technical. Mayhew jumps out to the lead. Now it looks like Patrick Long's going to get to the inside of him going in the chicane. Mayhew is going to follow him through there. Now he has the inside on Blake Cook.
Patrick Long with a dominant car here early in this race. Been impressed with Blake Cook in that 21.
Yeah, came off a best career finish of 2nd last time out at Irwindale. Tom Dyer, the 86 car, gets a little bit loose right in front of the 88 of Michael Self.
Very consistent laps being turned by Blake Cook. And how about the youngster Luis Martinez, also running very strong here?
Good, strong top 5 runs so far. Trouble on the racetrack. Troy Ermish will bring out our first caution. He made contact with a tire barrier.
Patrick Long had built up a huge lead in this race. Well, that has evaporated, and now we're back under green.
We talk about this being a technical track. Now watch these guys go in this chicane here. They're 3 wide already entering the chicane.
Every time I see them go through here, it looks like something's going to happen, but they make it through smoothly. Greg Persley continues to make his way towards the front here.
He outbrakes Gomez going into the chicane, takes over the 2nd spot. Gomez back to 3rd.
Last year's winner, Jim Englebright, feeling a lot of pressure here. Oh my, he gets turned around.
Michael Self, the 88 car, gets into Englebright in the chicane.
Englebright loses a lot of ground here.
This will be the only pit stop that he has to make. He could choose to come in for tires later, but this is the one that he has to make.
Persley had heartbreak last year in this race. Right now, he is out in front here at Portland. The day continues to be tough for Jim Englebright. His spin has now brought out our 2nd caution.
That will give these teams an opportunity to come down pit road. There's Josh Combs, the 9 car. He's going to get fuel. Travis Milburn, the 14, will get fuel. Our early leader, Patrick Long, came in just before the caution. Now he will have fresh rubber for the end of this race.
As we get ready to go back to green, Patrick Long will restart 14th. Phil, it's going to be interesting to see how long it takes him to get to the front. He's got fuel. He's got fresh tires. He's good to go.
Oh, trouble. Paulie Haraka around. Maybe a little bit of contact from the 88 of Michael Self right in the middle of the chicane. Let's take a look, Mike, and see what happened here. See Paulie on the outside. Looks like maybe he even got a little bit loose before that contact from the 88 of Michael Self.
Haraka, involved in that points chase, can ill afford a bad finish here today.
Patrick Long restarted in the 14th position. 1 lap, already up to 5th, and headed towards more, trying to get under Tom Dyer.
And if he is able to get by Holmes, he would be in 3rd position. He has really motored all the way to the front. Definitely the car to beat still right now, Patrick Long in the 45.
The guy that dominated the early portion of this race is back out front. All his pit work already done for this one.
Persley and Cook have been going at each other here for a while, battling for 2nd place. Cook in the 21. Oh, he spins the car.
Oil on the racetrack will bring out caution number 3. Jack Sellers with a little bit of damage.
Green-white checker finish to come. It's going to be tough for anybody to beat Patrick Long.
Sure is. Greg Persley now in the 2nd position. He goes wide. Who might have got a little contact there is going to miss the chicane. He will have to come to a complete stop before he can continue.
Oh, a tough break for Persley. Long breaks out in front. The yellow out, and that means that Patrick Long will win this race. His 2nd road course victory here in this West Series.
His teammate Brian Wong actually got into the tire barrier to bring out this caution flag.
Patrick Long had the dominant car today in winning the Bi-Mart Salute to the Troops 125. He's in victory lane, as is our Paul Bartholomew.
And here he comes, your winner of your Bi-Mart. Support the Troops 125. Patrick Long is excited. Started second here this afternoon. Patrick, talk about the day.
These Speed One guys just gave me a car that was absolutely hooked up. The job was pretty easy. I didn't want to stick the show up for the fans. They've been out here in full force all weekend, so I appreciate them coming out. To say thank you to the whole Wong family for having me in this 45 car. It's been solid since it hit the track. Lonnie Rush, man, one unbelievable crew chief, and this is one of hopefully many. I hope to be back. We're going to look for some sponsorship and try to be out at Salt Lake City at Miller Motorsport Park.
You guys came in and you packed the fuel cell full of fuel, and then maybe a timely caution came out and you're able to put 4 tires on. Did that work out perfectly?
Well, I don't know. They've told me never to engineer the car from behind the wheel, but I told Lonnie, I said, how many cars are on the lead lap? He said 17. I said, how many cars we got in front of us? He said 15. So I said, we're only going to lose two positions if we take tires. So we came in. They came on the last minute and put the tires on. Unbelievable job. I really called a late call, and they were unbelievable in changing those 4 tires.
We see you in other race cars. You do this for fun. How much fun was today?
Absolutely unbelievable. I love PIR. This track really gets the most out of the driver, and these cars are a lot of fun with all the horsepower.
He's your winner here this afternoon. Patrick Long in the 45, your winner of the Bi-Mart. Support the Troops 125.
We talked about the road course ringers being in the field, and he was the top one today. Patrick Long gets win number 2 in the West Series in his career.
And a strong finish for Eric Holmes and Paulie Haraka. Survived that spin. David Mayhew, a top 5 finish. Luis Martinez as well. How about Herschel McGriff, 17?
Yeah, how about that? He had a little bit of trouble, had a flat tire, where his finish would have been even better.
Down through the rest of the field. And a big day today for Eric Holmes, our points leader. And Paul Bartholomew has caught up with the driver of car 20.
Eric Holmes, our points leader, comes home second here this afternoon. Eric, you guys came in very, very early and made some changes. We talked to your car owner, and he said you guys weren't comfortable in the race cars, and so you had to go to a 2-stop strategy. Are you happy with the result?
Exactly. We did the same strategy at Sonoma, and you know, the Napa Toyota was good in the middle part of the race, made good changes. Wasn't the best car, probably wasn't a second place car, but we were lucky today and drove a smart race. Team did a great job on strategy and just did what we had to do.
With that last caution coming out, did you think you had anything for the 45?
No, there's no way. I mean, that guy's on rails around these road courses. You know, we all think we're pretty good till somebody like that comes in here and whoops us. So just real happy. I mean, I made a good move there at going into 1 on Pursley and just survived. And just a good day. I mean, good points today. We came in here knowing we probably didn't have the car to beat, but we just had to do what we had to do to bring home the points.
Eric Holmes does bring home the points today, and he finishes second.
That second place finish has increased his points lead to 74 over David Mayhew through 7 races. Paulie Haraka in third. He had a pretty good run today.
Paulie Haraka will come home third in the Napa Gold Filters Toyota for Bill McAnally Motorsports. A second and third place finish for you and Eric Holmes. Talk about the incident out on the racetrack.
You know, frustrating. We were running second right around the halfway point. Knew we were perfectly set up with our Napa Gold Filters Toyota to have a shot at the win. To get turned around at that point is just stupid. Frustrating, you know, really, really pisses you off. But nothing you can do about it. We proved today how tough these Toyotas are and how tough these Napa Gold Filters are. Coming from last all the way up to third, you know, not the day we wanted, not the win we wanted, but still proved how tough these things are. It still had a good day.
Paulie Haraka finishes third in the Bi-Mart. Support the Troops 125.